Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel, and today we're going to be doing the UFC 4 Universe Mode, episode 47. 47 episodes in this series. I'm really excited, and on top of that, I've got some big blockbuster news because, well, we're almost hitting that 50 episode mark, and I'm really pumped up for it. Oh, that's loud. That is loud. Anyway, folks, before we get to the big news, the light heavyweight division on display here, as we'll see Anthony Smith, who is 2-3, by the way, take on the 2-5 Sugar Rashad Evans. This fight is up next, and this kicks off Fight Night 37. I'm really excited. We have we have one more fight night before the next pay-per-view, which will be ending off July. So the last week of July, we're going to have the UFC pay-per-view. I'm really excited for that. I think it's our 266 maybe? If I'm not mistaken. I just got my stop already. It's awesome sauce. Oh, guys, that was a heavy overhand left and absolutely clocked Rashad Evans. This could be Anthony Smith's opportunity. You know, Smith would love nothing more than to beat 3-3 and get out of being under 500. So, because Khabib Nurmagomedov is actually retired in real life, and I know I haven't done this for a lot of fighters, but I feel like Khabib is such a special fighter. I think we're going to give him one match at the next pay-per-view. What is up, WGP? Welcome to the show. But we're going to give him one match at the next pay-per-view, and we're going to make it the match he's always wanted. And that's going to be against George St. Pierre, the current middleweight world champion. And at the pay-per-view, it'll be for the middleweight belt. The fight committee really thought that was the best way to honor one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, and to officially actually retire him from the record books, respectfully. Now, whether he actually ends up with a winning record or losing record, that's to be on his own. And I'm really excited to see what the future holds there. Did you hear Nick versus Robbie is official for 2? Really? Like Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler? Like that's official. Like that is concrete. Because that's concrete. That's also, I mean, for starters, it's great to see Nick Diaz back. Sorry, I was answering a text message, but it's great to see Nick Diaz back. And also, Robbie Lawler, I thought, was retired. Like, was he actually an active fighter? And goodness gracious, Rashad Evans has absolutely obliterated Anthony Smith in side control. He's already bust up in the eye there. Oh my god, that left eye has been absolutely swollen shut almost. I mean, he is like bleeding like an unstuffed pig. And this is a great position for Rashad Evans to be in too. You know, to see Robbie Lawler and Nick Diaz back in an octagon is going to be something truly special. So I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know why there's a car alarm going out. Someone get your car, please. So 2-3 Anthony Smith, 2-5 Rashad Evans, both trying to get back on the right track. Smith really trying to get back to that 500 spot. For Rashad Evans, it's trying to find the right formula of success. But so yeah, what we're gonna do at the next UFC pay-per-view, this will be happening in less than 2 weeks' time. Well, 2 weeks' time, actually, yeah, 2.5 weeks' time. It'll be Khabib Nurmagomedov taking on George St. Pierre for the middleweight championship. As we feel that, because right now George St. Pierre is the current reigning defending champion, we could just make it a non-title fight. So I'm really excited for that. Ortega versus Alexander also on the card. Well, I knew they were going to be on that card because they were oh my god, wow. The Ultimate Fighter coach, there you go. So I knew that they were going to be on it no matter what. Let's make sure I got my records pulled up too, because I need to make sure that I have everything taken care of. So we update rankings, we update records, and update the fight cards as we go. So I'm just super excited to be able to announce that will be Khabib's final fight in our UFC Universe Mode series, and it'll be against one of the arguably greatest mixed martial artists also of all time, in George St. Pierre. So I'm really looking for that to be arguably the co-main event or headliner of the next UFC pay-per-view. And you gotta think too, going on to this fight, on the ground, wrestling-wise, the fight was obviously won that round thanks to Rashad Evans' dominant performance. When it came to the stand-up, it gave Rashad Evans a lot of trouble. Anthony Smith looked aggressive. I think a lot of people are gonna look at that and say, well, this fight is 10-9 Smith. In my opinion, round number 1 goes to Rashad Evans, who felt like the fight was on the ground for the majority of the fight. And I'm gonna say 10-9 Evans right now. He's in a bad spot. He got upcut. He may be knocked out. Smith trying to close it out, folks. Evans could be in massive trouble. He's to block these shots.
Back to the feet.
We're back to how much more can the chin take of Rashad Evans? Though that's the second time the overhand left has landed. That's a third time. Correction. And one of this could be it. Anthony Smith possibly closing out on a knockout victory. Somehow Rashad Evans stays alive in this fight.
Seconds to go in round 2.
Smith came out, found the sweet spot, and absolutely hammered away on Rashad Evans, trying to flatten him out. He's only got 10 seconds left. King trying to make a knockout in quick fashion. Going to round number 3. I'm through this fight now. Right now, for me, this fight is 19-all because Rashad Evans did not do very good in round number 2. It was all Anthony Smith. Hey, what's up, Stefano, man? How are you? Great seeing you again. But I definitely would like to think that Anthony, right now it's tied 19-all. Round number 1 obviously goes 10-9 to Evans. Round number 2 goes to Anthony Smith 10-9. 52 strikes have landed for Evans, 47 for Smith. But it seems to me that Smith has landed the majority of the more that you're doing good, Stefano, man. It's always good to hear. I'm glad that things are going well for it. But look at this, man. Again, Anthony Smith, the barrage has just been too much for Rashad Evans, it looks like.
And there comes the separation now.
Again, Smith has a lot of power in those hands. Evans needs to try to figure out how to dodge that and avoid the disaster that the jeopardy that he could put himself in once again. Round number 2, Evans was in jeopardy of losing this fight.
Give him the right hand behind the jab. Give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces.
Nasty shots. Oh my God, the uppercut again. The uppercut. Goodness gracious. What? Oh, I think Smith tripped.
Nice straight punch.
I spent almost $100 on my friends to gift them stuff. Oh my. That is a lot of money, my friend. A lot of money. Oh, that's actually good friend, but what a freaking right hand! Holy moly! Anthony Smith, there's only one more shot that Evans can take, but that was a great right hand as well. Evans not trying to be too aggressive. I think he realized that he may have put himself in danger by doing that. Oh my God, the Superman punch! The Superman punch! Anthony Smith, a huge knockout shot. The Superman punch gets the knockout in round number 3, and what a war, and what a way to kick off Fight Night 37. One more time, boom! What a fight is right, WGP. And but I'm not going to give them other stuff. Well, that's fair. That is fair, Stefan. I think you definitely done enough for your friends, truthfully. Anthony Smith, folks, 3-3 in the UFC. Rashad Evans, 2-6. Because they're being greedy. Absolutely, they definitely would be greedy. Congrats to Anthony Smith on just one heck of victory. This was a great way to kick off the event. Like I said, folks, we are headlined by the welterweights, Ponzinibbo versus Lawler. I cannot wait for that. Next up, folks, we got Dan Hooker, by the way, who is 2-3 in the UFC. As Clay Guida is 2-4, so both guys trying to climb back up the mountain. For Hooker, it's all about going back to 500. Can he follow in the footsteps? Just like how Anthony Smith is now 3-3 in the UFC. That's every day for me to do. Oh, that's too much, man. That is too much.
Round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
Well, if you don't know, Dan Hooker in the white trunks and Guida is in the black trunks. Oh, this first one goes. Let me actually update that last round, because that fight was intense. That was insane. I really wasn't expecting the level of intensity that both guys came out of the gates on every round. And for Smith, it was a well-needed victory. I mean, the guy's always been kind of going back and forth, has been kind of skittish lately, so to see him kind of find a groove potentially, that's the best thing for this guy. There we go, I just kind of updated all of that. I've got it ready for the featherweights. Let's go! Has to give me some, and they give me one tip of it. Oh, actually, 1 tenth. Oh my.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these.
I don't think that's friend Stefano. But this is the war we were talking about. This is what we wanted to see. And Dan Hooker and Clay Guida are, I guess, two guys who love to stand and brawl. They've got great chins, but who's going to falter first? What an opening round. Oh my goodness, he's tagging up the body, and again, Guida hurt. They're kind of still waking up. I went for Pokemon Go walk for 3 hours, took a nap, and then I'm back. Back here. Oh, he comes over, he tried to go for the takedown, it ultimately cost Guida there, and he got clocked, and down goes Guida, and Dan Hooker's hammering away. Guida gets back to his feet, he's in a bad spot, probably against the cage. Alright, it looks to be Dan Hooker is a focused man, he's big game hunting, and he's hunting for the head of Clay Guida.
Nice punch by Guida.
Beautiful front kick.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent. Visible damage.
Oh, he tried to go for that. I think that finally got caught with that overhand left and absolutely decked him. We got to give Clay Guida credit, man. He is a tough son of a gun.
Tags him with the left.
So for the takedown, gets it. Oh, and no, it gets stopped. He used Hooker's own momentum to be able to sink in the guillotine. That's to be a bad spot here. I think there's a tap. I think we only got 10 seconds left. Great transition here from Dan Hooker. We're going to round number 2. In my opinion, Dan Hooker easily wins this round 10-9.
Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
One of them asked me to not give myself.
Not there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg.
I think you guys probably just stop the gifts in general.
Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can.
Oh my God! Good Lord! At WGP, I've only been watching UFC for a year, but I'm like, man, I will tell you, UFC is a great thing to watch. It's one of the best sports out there, but goodness gracious! What a knockout! One more time, boom! Man, they both went for the stereo head kicks, and unfortunately, it was Dan Hooker that came out first, and obviously decked Clay Guida.
That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Wow. Wow. And I'm glad that you stopped gifting. I think that's probably the best you could have done. Nap time free. I don't think Clay Guida is getting up for a while, if I'm being honest. But Dan Hooker, everybody, 3-3 in the UFC. Clay Guida, 2-5. what a win for Dan Hooker. It only took 40 seconds in round number 2. Can you believe that? But next up, folks, we have been kind of watching the insane comeback story of Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Something like 2 wins. And it was like, I think 7 losses at the time. Jędrzejczyk's been scratching and clawing her way back to being 500. She's now 7-9 in the UFC, which means she's won 5 fights and only lost 2 since that time period. It's been an absolutely impressive thing to see. She's 7-9. She looks to try to go 8-9, try to close the gap and be that much closer to being back to 500 in this women's flyweight division. Can Joanna Jędrzejczyk keep the gravy train going, keep the momentum going, and keep winning these fights? She's had some of her best performances since being with this horrible record, and since her comeback, essentially, she's been one of the best fighters. It looks like that we've seen it in the flyweight division. That I feel could argue the likes of Mila Wine, could argue the likes of Valentina Shevchenko. So you've got a lot of this fire and energy, and Jędrzejczyk's done everything right to just make it a positive and in a bad situation, and she's really trying to climb back the rankings, and it'd be great to see her potentially get this 8th win here. But again, Ashley Evans-Smith also on a similar hand, 2-4, trying to climb back on her own. So both fighters here really trying to redeem themselves. One trying to keep the momentum, one trying to bounce back from a former loss. It's do or die in this division for both these women. They know that. And if it's going to be anything like the last 2 fights we've had, we're in for a barn burner. We've actually got to update Dan Hooker's record.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Clay Guida 2-5 in that last fight. Dan Hooker now 3-3. Congrats to them on that.
Again, back into this position. Nice stupid punch.
Yeah, these women are throwing bombs. Let's try to get to the women's flyweights.
She had the jab working tonight.
Perfect.
Beautifully done on that exchange.
She's got it going, and it's so fast and so accurate.
Said our main event actually will be in the welterweight division. We'll see ranked number 2, former champ, the 10-4 Santiago Ponzinibbo take on ranked number 5, the 5-4 Robbie Lawler. That fight will be the main event. It's great to see Ponzi back on the fight night main card, and it's great to see Robbie Lawler headlining a fight night. I don't think he's actually ever done that before, so I believe it's the first for him.
To the headlands flush there by Evan Smith. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Big leg kick land.
Oh, now she's got that tie clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming. That knee might have landed there.
So she's kneeing the thigh to bruise him up. I mean, if your opponent can't stand and can't walk, they can't fight.
Well, the Muay Thai reps paying off tonight. Beautiful set of knees by her there.
I want to see Islam versus Tony. Islam,
she looks like a genius.
Mark, I can't even say his name right. I know who you're talking about. I think that would be a great fight. But then the real question also would be, I mean, for Tony Ferguson, trying to train for a good portion of your career to beat Khabib Nurmagomedov, I feel like Nurmagomedov can't duck them. Truthfully, I really do. So, I mean, I think that anyone who right now goes against Tony Ferguson is not going to be in a pretty fun place. But I can tell you this. Ferguson's pissed off, he's angry, and he wants Khabib. Now he's got to settle for something else, and maybe his folks will realign for the UFC lightweight title. But this Jędrzejczyk already freezing up that lead leg of Evan Smith. Again freezing up, and that leg getting swollen and stiff, which means again, if she can't stay, oh, that leg is bruising up bad. You can see the calf; it is not looking very good. She's got to be very careful. That maybe even wants to change stances here. I don't think, but I feel like he is done. I do too. I feel like, similar to... Oh my god, the leg! Oh, gee, that thing snapped. Ooh. Oh, it's over. A technical knockout. That is like the third Sorry, the 4th technical knockout we've had in history, the 3rd in the UFC 4 series. I'm absolutely impressed. What is with these technical knockouts? Joanna Jędrzejczyk, 8-9 in the UFC, via technical knockout stoppage here. This has got to be amazing. Evan Smith couldn't really do much. That's what happens when you throw too many leg kicks and they get checked. Have you not learned anything from the McGregor fight? But either way, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, 8-9, the road to 500. She's 1 win away from hitting 9-9. You know it's got to feel good for her with a big technical knockout victory.
And that figures to put the rest of the division on notice. She made a major statement here tonight.
So we do that. But I do agree with you, though. I do feel like Ferguson's career might possibly be over.
42 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jędrzejczyk.
Congrats to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's now 8-9 in the UFC. As Ashley Evan Smith is 2-5. Let's go next fight of the night. But I definitely can see what you're saying. I think he's done, but I feel like he's got so much more left in the tank, if I'm being honest with you. But folks, next up is going to be in the men's flyweight division. As the 1-2 Alex Perez takes on the 6-7 Brandon Moreno. This fight up next. You ready? Fight. Perez in the green, Moreno in the black. Alex Perez would love nothing more than to go back to being friendly with 2-2. The fight division is such a weird division. Like, we've had this division be really weak for the longest of time, to being honest with you. And I feel like with the addition of Perez and fighters like that, I feel like they have the chance to kind of captivate again. Like, when Alex King was the champion, this division was something to really talk about. When even King headlined the pay-per-view, a flyweight division championship fight, when he was on the same card as Conor McGregor, he was able to headline that show. So, you know, when King was there, he really brought a lot of relevance to his division. Now he's gone, he's the bantamweight champion. It's up to, I mean, it was won by, it was won by Demetrius Johnson, who then lost it to the undefeated Oscar Oskarov. And now the division, once again, seems like it's really been put back into the limelight. And so these flyweight fighters have got to realize they've got to step it up. They've got to be, you know, they've got to be impressive. And they've got to show out. So I'm here for it. I said there's only 55 flyweight in the UFC, which truthfully is a lot. And we only have like 9 of them, by the way, in this game. So it blows my mind why this division is truly is one of the weakest. Oh wow, he went for that spinning back, the spinning back fist, got kicked right in the back of his medulla oblongata. But I said, seeing how this division's kind of gone through leeways, everyone's got to step it up. Right now, the goal is to be the guy who cannot be beaten. He's 4-0 in the UFC. He's the UFC champion. These guys gotta have in the back of their mind. But it's great. Taken here by Brandon Moreno. He's going for the ground and pound. He's been able to clock a couple shots in on Perez. Trying to go for the armbar, but no. Perez had it scattered. That was smart.
Oh man, this ground
trying to hammer away. It's not good for Perez.
And he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter.
So I figure out what is the
guys now are committed to ground and pound as they work.
So I figure out what was the plan for Brandon Moreno. These guys are constantly battling out in the half guard.
Moreno's back in full mount.
Alright, he's trying to go for another armbar. He's trying to go for another armbar. I think there's only 10 seconds left in this round.
Being applied here. 5 minutes in the books.
That's the next round, and we're off round number 2. And honestly, round number 1's a tough one. I feel like Brandon Moreno may have gotten the better there, landed takedown, was able to be dominant on the takedown, but the takedown didn't have really any effect.
This is not a combo meal, right? No 3-piece, no soda.
I do apologize. Waking up after I've taken a long nap is a bit harder than I thought. But no, to what I was saying, round one, I'm going to give Brandon Moreno 10-9. It was a very close one between the two, but I think Moreno did just enough with the takedown. Yes, it wasn't as significant, but he was able to be somewhat effective with the takedown. So that's why I'm going to give Moreno the 10-9 call here for round number one. Ooh, a spinning back kick, man. That's a nice one. So both fighters kind of in a stance this round too. Want to keep it on the stand. Both of them want to go to the ground, but also they're keeping the distance. They want to have they want to keep as much space between each other, just enough so they can still strike without having any issues and being worried about getting caught.
It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing.
Yeah, it's a very odd fight, the standoffs that these guys have had.
Stuff the takedown, no problem. He's looking for that left hand.
Okay, for tomorrow, AW All Elite Gym. Me too, man. I'm waiting for it. I thought it was today, and I looked at my Google Play, and I was like, all right, where is it at? I thought it was the 14th, not the 15th. So I'm just excited for it. I think there's gonna be some really a gold mine of great wrestlers. Hopefully they have, like, you know, Brody Lee in them and everything like that, but they probably won't. But guys like Christian should be in there. Guys like Hobbs. Oh my God! Why am I yawning so much? So I do apologize. I think Will Hobbs, or Powerhouse Hobbs, is my favorite guy in AEW. Oh, oh wow, that's like a three-piece, two to the face. And oh my God, the spinning back fist from Brandon Moreno pays off to knock out Alex Perez. That is how you get it done, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, please. Boom, he did hit a three-piece combination. Perez got back up and then got absolutely flatlined with that spinning back fist, and it absolutely just put him to sleep.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned into
the 7-7 Brandon Moreno now puts Alex Perez to 1-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee
Seconds, let me update that.
stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Congrats to Brandon Moreno, man. 7-7. Alex Perez 1-3. Let's go to the next fight of the night. Now I'm super excited to be able to kind of like book an AEW show through the app. I think that's one of the coolest things that they've done so far in terms of like gaming wise, at least. So I look forward to it. So folks, it'll be in the lightweight division as we will see the 1-1 Jake Matthews take on the 1-2 Nick LENTZ. This fight up next. Here's Dan Maraglio, the referee. Are you ready? Are you ready? So Matthews in the green, LENTZ in the black. Oh! That's actually an extra update to where that was.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
The early takedown, he gets it, so no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him.
Wow, and as I've gone back, Matthews already trying to go for a triangle here. He's got to take himself and fight himself on the other side of his opponent to the left-hand side. Obviously harder said than done, but LENTZ, he's the kind of being able to escape this, looks like. He's been very calm, keeping his composure, not freaking out about the position he's in. Or, well, this might actually be it. He's fighting out almost. No, it's not going to be, but now side control, a very dangerous position to be in with Jake Matthews.
Offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to
Go
your
to Owen
knees,
Plata.
post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard
North, south, okay.
in the side control. Because
Back to
all
side
you
control.
need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Backstage, the Mexican does a great job of trying to attack and then moving into the positions he wants to be in on the ground.
3 minutes have gone by here in round one.
Expensive have elapsed round number one.
There are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Do apologize about this squeaky chair.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, hammer fist here by Matthews.
He's putting him in exactly the position.
He did try to go for those hammer fists. It kind of failed too.
He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, the ground and pound has been
It's been a war on the ground. This has been a. These guys are going all out.
Shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
That's fun to target the abdominal for some reason.
The 30-second mark in our opening round. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by LENTZ. Oh, nice job to reverse.
As I said, LENTZ with a great counter, being able to finally do something. We're going to round number 2 of this fight.
That horn sounds means
Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Round 2.
Of course, we have a couple of heavy ranked fights on the card. I mean, besides our main event, we've also gotten in the middle division. Rank number 9, Jared Kenner is 2-1 take on rank number 6. The 7-6 Kelvin Gastelum. Not only that, we're going to see the heavyweight squad at rank number 9, Kimbo Slice take on rank number 7, Jasmine Rozenstruik. And also in the women's strike division, rank number 6 forward champ, Marina Rose take on rank number 9, Felice Herrig. I cannot wait for these amazing fights. Very solid ranked matches, along with the great fights we've had so far. Nothing has been a disappointment too. And these two are going to look at this, take him down and dropping him on the back. Goodness gracious. The strength of Jake Matthews.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon LENTZ has got his.
And it's the guillotine. This is not going super fantastic for our friend here.
There it is.
This is looking not too great for LENTZ, but I mean not for LENTZ, for Matthews. This Matthews countering with the Von Flute choke. This could spell disaster for Nick LENTZ. He's got to find a way out of this. That pressure's being synced in tight. This could really be really bad for Nick LENTZ if he can't try to escape this. And he's out. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Jake Matthews. A huge Von Flute choke victory in round number 2. He pushes his record to 2-1 in the UFC. He makes Nick LENTZ 1-3. Big win, a big submission victory for Jake Matthews. It picks up and just slams him here. Boom! Wow. Jake Matthews was determined to win this fight.
For the winner by submission, Jake
Congrats to Jake Matthews on winning this fight. 2-1 the UFC. Big win for this young man. We're going next fight of the night. This is folks will be in the men's bantamweight division as the 4-4 John Lineker will take on the 3-2 Corey Sandhagen. This fight is up next. Just Herb Dean the ref.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight,
wow, that was already a knee to the face. I mean, LENTZ missed with his proverbial jab, and then SANDHAGEN was like, "Oh, you're gonna throw a strike? I'll hit you with a knee." Second knee to the face here. He's got to be careful. You see, there's a clear size difference between LINEKER and SANDHAGEN. LINEKER, one of the smaller bantamweight fighters.
Misses with the left hook.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, when you know you have the size and reach advantage, Corsair's got to be adept to. He can create that space to avoid being taken down, to avoid going for the, going against a guy who's a great jiu-jitsu specialist, who knows multiple positions and multiple submissions.
He's doing a great job.
So for saying, it's gonna be interesting to see what the game plan is against John LINEKER.
Slips to avoid the right.
Ooh, head kick lands, was hurt.
That was a nasty head kick. Goodness gracious.
LINEKER's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit.
Oh, LINEKER's cheek definitely got cut. He's been kneed in the face a couple times. He's been rocked a couple of times. No one likes being hit that much in the face.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
I think LINEKER's being too aggressive.
20 total strikes have landed for John LINEKER. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Back and forth we go.
Inside leg kick for him.
Good punch.
He keeps targeting that lead leg of LINEKER. Oh, he caught him right there with the uppercut, and he's got with the great combination.
Into that uppercut, and it landed.
A flurry of offense followed by the head kick. Goodness gracious.
Under 2 minutes to go.
SANDHAGEN looks locked and loaded.
Oh, straight right. And they separate.
Oh my God, that cut above the eyelid. My goodness, it is a nasty cut.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Well, you like the thought process to go to the counter. Ultimately, the execution not there.
Nice. Again, he's been targeting the calf and the thigh. Eventually, that leg is going to give.
Look at the force behind that leg.
Okay, those kicks have been finally starting to work its magic for LINEKER.
Look at him working.
Maybe affecting the vertical base, causing some discomfort for SANDHAGEN.
Dig and kick.
A nice head kick again. Oh.
After you take a head kick like this, that is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Smart with what SANDHAGEN did. He's been targeting that leg, man. It's been absolutely nasty. We go into round number 2 of this bantamweight fight.
What a fight so far.
We go round number 2 beginning.
About his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs.
Yes, I think SANDHAGEN wins round number 1, 10-8. I've got to think that. I mean, he basically dominated John LINEKER.
Damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there.
Much apologies for the yawning. My goodness, they're trying to wake up while I do this.
Big left hand there inside.
I'm not sure if both of those actually hit or they were blocked. It was kind of a close call. Because LINEKER's hands were kind of up, but not completely up to stop it all. That cut's been absolutely nasty.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Nice punch lands.
Ooh. LINEKER fighting back. He's getting very angry. And he's also found his comfort zone. That means LINEKER's going to try to enact his plan. He's found the comfort zone. He's settled in, kind of knowing what SANDHAGEN's going to throw at him. And that's where LINEKER kind of is. Oh my God, he absolutely wrecked SANDHAGEN in the corner. That's what LINEKER is most anxious when he let him in, and SANDHAGEN just ate that uppercut.
He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left.
SANDHAGEN is in a lot of oh my goodness. SANDHAGEN firing back with a great two-piece that absolutely floored John LINEKER. that lead kick absolutely making Lineker stumble all the way back.
So some fight stats for you here. 57 total strikes have now landed for John Lineker. Oh!
Woo! I don't actually know who did that affect. Both guys kind of sometimes kicked each other. Who went down? I mean, we obviously know Sandhagen went down, but is he the one hurting?
Big punch land. Ooh.
Come on, we got that upcut. Nice upcut, too. That connected.
Look at him chopping.
Sandhagen in a lot of trouble. Oh.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
But twice he's trying to go for the knockout. Lineker stunned. We're going to round number 3 of the bantamweight fight. It's been absolutely intense and physical up to this point. Round number 3 shouldn't disappoint.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Wow!
What a fantastic...
Getting Corey Sandhagen absolutely dominating with a flurry of offense. That's been that flurry of offense that Sandhagen has had. That's actually given Lineker the hardest times in this fight. It's also caught him off guard.
Tonight he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Nice strike.
74 strikes for Lineker, 73 for Sandhagen.
He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. It almost looked like he went limp there for a second. Big kick lands.
Caught with that again. That's when Sandhagen's been caught, when he's been... Oh my God! Sandhagen has not been able to pick up his hands to his face, and for the 3rd time he's been floored in this fight because of it. If Sandhagen doesn't do it, he's going to eventually get knocked out and into a dream stream, I'm telling you. Good God! He went for the spinning back fist. John Lineker went for the overhand right to absolutely floor Corey Sandhagen. Lineker 5-4 in the UFC. Sandhagen 3-3, a huge win for the tiny one, John Lineker. One more time. Went for spinning back fist that didn't work. Corey Sandhagen absolutely floored here with that cut, with that overhand right. No way from the Tim to defend, and he just eats off the canvas. He just ragdolls out off the canvas.
He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean will stop this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout, John
after a huge knockout win.
Congrats to John Lineker on becoming 5-4 in the UFC. As we're going next fight of the night, folks, which will be in the women's bantamweight division, as the 4-3 Ketlin Vieira will take on ranked number 2, the 5-4 Germaine de Ramadi. This fight is up next in the women's bantamweight division.
And Germaine de Ramadi.
Ranked number 2, Germaine de Ramadi. Unranked Ketlin Vieira. This fight should be a barn burner. Here we go. Women's bantamweight division. This thing should not disappoint. Vieira in the yellow. De Ramadi in the black. Ranked number 2, De Ramadi. Unranked Ketlin Vieira. It's nobody this. I've got to update the records real quick.
You see the ferocity in her eyes. Every movement is calculated. Ketlin Vieira is an animal in there, and she'll be trying to prove it here.
There's absolutely an animal, absolutely. By the way, Sandhagen 3-3 now. John Lineker 5-4. That's updated. Awesome. Now the ranked fights are aplenty now, which is even better. So right now the first
takedown.
Few hours of me really doing anything has been so eventful, so productive. I actually really enjoyed today.
Back and forth we go.
Came in, did a 3-hour walk, did Pokemon Go in the process, came back, had breakfast, cooked breakfast, walked the dogs again. Now we're doing the YouTube thing, and then once we finish this, we got to do a couple of other things. I got to go back to pre-record for the. There's a lot going on today. I've absolutely just enjoyed every bit of it. That was a nice liver kick there, I must say.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Vieira gets in the clinch.
Beautiful Drew hip toss, but then again, they're already able to get right back up.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Germaine Durand.
For Durand, it would be heartbreaking to see her lose this fight to an unranked fighter, but Kelly Vieira has been clamoring for an opportunity to get into the top 5, and here's her opportunity. Germaine Durand just does not back down from anyone. Great show for takedown, gets stuffed, eats a knee to the face. So folks will be the heavyweights, Kimbo Slice, Jasmine Rozenstruik, 2 guys who are willing to stand up and fight like there's no tomorrow, and I cannot wait for that one.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round 1.
Ranked number 9 and ranked number 7.
Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch. Left hand punch to the clinch.
Go for Jihadals. It actually lands, but then again, Durand able to get right back up.
She's flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position.
They're kind of back into a stalemate. But fights might be just playing to round number 2. Yeah, they are. They played for round number 2. Round number 2 of this fight. Here we go. Both didn't want to make any costly mistakes at the end.
Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round 2 if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides. How good a job does she do defensively? Protect that head, raise the guard. A lot of good things.
Yep.
That finds her for takedown and finally gets it. I don't think Durand was pretty much prepared for the aggressiveness that Vieira was going to bring for takedowns. I mean, Vieira is a beast on the ground. Going for the ground and pound, trying to break the blockade. Oh!
Now she can get to work.
She went for a punch. Vieira was Durand was able to avoid it and get right back up to her feet. But Vieira was up to the juice of this beautiful spinning back fist, followed by a nice combination.
You never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting, and you're...
That's a nice scramble by
So for again, Germany getting right back up. I mean, for Vieira, you got to be shocked. I mean, taking down 3 times, and each time she's been able to get right back up.
3 minutes remain in the round. 51 total strikes have landed for Germaine Durand.
51 total strikes landed for Durand.
Above 50% on the connection rate, you got to feel pretty good. 53% the accuracy thus far against Ketlin Vieira.
Oh, that leg's been kind of stiff and frozen. You can see the reddest. Oh, that thing's got the sore already. And you're seeing how Durand focusing on that leg now, that lead leg.
She slips that left hand there.
It'll be interesting to see just how. Oh my goodness, that leg doesn't have much left. What is up, Tiga Man? Welcome.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1.
Nice uppercut, nice uppercut.
Up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find.
Hey man, I tell you, these women have been absolutely going to war.
All right, so will the elbows and knees soon follow? The first step is the tie clinch. She has it here.
She secured.
From Jeremy, go back to leg. Target the leg. You've already gotten that lead leg swollen twice. Do it again. Hey, what's up, Wally? How are you doing as well? Welcome. Right, folks, if you don't have Twitch, I've made a Twitch channel to stream some of my off games. Is that Ash versus Callie? Oh my, that's an interesting battle right there. After that much. Yes, it's UFC. Yeah, UFC, man. I love doing this once a week. By the way, we've just announced, and it's also good to hear that you're doing good, Wally. It's always good to hear. I love when you guys doing good. And we've just announced that not next week, but the week after that, we'll have our next UFC pay-per-view. And during that pay-per-view, we're going to give Khabib one last match against George St. Pierre, our current world middleweight champion. And I couldn't think of any better way to do it than having a championship on line. Now, obviously, George St. Pierre, the middleweight champion, it's going to be interesting, but Khabib has a chance to walk out with the middleweight belt. So, George St. Pierre, Khabib Nurmagomedov, won the dream fight happens in 2 weeks' time at the UFC 260. I think it's 665, 667 pay-per-view, but I cannot wait. And was to be a stacked 11 championship fight card. It gets no better than that, folks.
Not the most efficient performance, landing with 47%
Khabib has a chance to not only retire as champ, but also retire, beating George St. Pierre and keeping a 500-plus record. If not, he loses, he won't be 500 anymore. So, for Khabib, there's a lot at stake. For George St. Pierre, there's also a lot at stake. And I personally cannot wait for it.
There's no give on that leg kick.
But that third and final round, the women's finals, there's some nice knees to the body. Max hacks Holloway. Khabib gonna smeech George. That might happen. That might happen. But you know what? We've seen Khabib destroy Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson in this series. Oh, look at that! A great leg with like a 5-piece combination. Absolutely dropped Kellen Vieira, but a nice knee to the body. Speaking of UFC, Conor McGregor is out. Yeah, I can say his leg is completely shattered. If I'm Conor, I think retirement is the best option. And once again, that leg of Kellen Vieira not doing too well. And that if I'm Jermaine Remedy, I would have been targeting like since the first time she went down after I kicked it. I mean, she's vulnerable again, getting freaking absolutely rocked here. Vieira's only defense measure was trying to go for a takedown, and that was stuffed.
Because this fight is about done.
Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes. Knee to the body.
Nice knee to the body.
Effective strike there by Durand.
It's been very back and forth.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight.
It's been an amazing fight that'll probably want to go into the end. These two just cannot figure out a way to beat each other. They can't. Great coverage. She tagged a lot of, again, the leg of Vieira just, it looks like a swollen baseball bat. She is struggling to really get anything going speed-wise and power-wise on that lead leg. And the lead leg is what generates a lot of power too. And when you can't use the full force, you're losing a lot of the golden punch, if you will, the golden ticket to win these fights. And folks, we're going to a decision. What do the judges think? I think 29-28, Jermaine Durand.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27.
30-27, wow.
Unanimous decision, Jermaine, the Iron Lady.
Congrats to Jermaine Durand to win the fight. She keeps her rank 2 record. Her rank 2 number by name, and she is now 6-4 in the UFC. Big win for Jermaine Durand. Next, folks, will be an epic heavyweight fight as we will see ranked number 9, the 4-3 Kimbo Slice take on ranked number 7, the 3-2 Josephine Rozenstruik. This fight is up next. Slice versus Rozenstruik starts now. In the heavyweight division. Fight. I'm going to update the records. Last fight.
2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come.
I do apologize about the back and forth.
That we dream of as MMA fans.
Wait, Kellen Vieira is 4-4, by the way, if you didn't know that. 6-4. We gotta update the rankings as well. Now the fun part with these rankings.
Lands a nice 1-2.
I feel like right now the respectful winner, because Rouse has already beaten Alcantara. So if anything, it'll be Jermaine Durham who gets that shot, which is quite interesting for us.
Nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot.
So I've updated on Spinnerweight division rankings, which is awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Yes, I know that song. Why, I don't know. They update. Here's 4-4, 64. Yep. Perfect.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
3 minutes of what's been an absolute war.
Got the single collar tie.
Really proud of the Lego movie. Hey, there you go. Hacks, my got it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But if you know, Kimbo sliced in the white trunks, Rozenstruk in the black, and actually caught, sliced the uppercut. UFC Sports, it's in the game. You know, EA Sports, UFC is the one game that they constantly do right every year. So I've always got to kind of thank EA for making one good game a year. Because we all know their Madden series is awful. Okay, folks, these two guys are just stand-up and bang fighters. Expect to see fireworks already. Slice getting staggered. Could be in a bad spot.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot.
Woo! That two-piece combination absolutely dropped him for a second. In terms of power, in terms of punch, I think Kimbo Slice has kind of met his match.
Round one winding down here.
I think every fight has actually hit round number 2. It's round number 2 of this heavyweight fight.
Second round underway. Huge block there.
I did not come with enough words to then kind of upset. Oh my goodness. Rozenstruk is just out striking his touchdown. Slice has got to get it together. Oh, there we go with the power of Kimbo Slice coming into form and display. 8 p.m. AEW. Can't wait for it. I'm excited for tomorrow because tomorrow is the AEW Elite General Manager Gem mode thing. I'm really excited for that. And not only do I feel that I soon may even open up my own sports journalism channel too. And so I'll be running 3 different channels for BBTV Gaming, Urban Pro Wrestling, and potentially even an Off the Hook podcast. So I am looking forward to doing kind of all of those things. I might actually do it. Good God, the power of Joseph Rozenstruk cannot be explained. You just have to witness excellence at its finest. He just dropped him. Oh, that could be it. That could be it. Referee could stop this fight. So Kimbo Slice still after being absolutely demolished here.
Working inside the closed guard now. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Kimbo Slice. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
So both guys battling on the ground. Kimbo Slice, showing his wrestling skills as well. Trying to flatten him out. Never mind. Half guard.
Wow, what a transition.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
We're back to standing up a vertical base.
The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful...
Oh my God, the jab, the most simple move in the book. The jab, there's enough power in Rozenstruk's jab to knock out Kimbo Slice. And round number 2, Rozenstruk, who is now 4-2 in this, he's got to be feeling good. He's going to move up in the rankings. He puts Kimbo Slice to 4-4 in the UFC. Slice gets absolutely wrecked here. The simple jab was enough to get the win.
Exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Oh, what's up, Icy Boy? I didn't even see that. What's up, Icy Boy? How are you? Didn't even sit there. I was just looking at the chat screen. I was like, oh, he's here. Well, let me actually update the record books. Before I go on to update records and rankings, the next fight. Congrats, Judge Rozenstruk. 4-2 in the UFC. You know he's going to be having a better number by his name as he moves up the rankings. He sends skips at the 4-4. He'll be moving down. But folks, next up is going to be in the women's strawweight division as the rank number 6 former UFC champion Marina Moroz is 8-6. Will take on rank number 9, the 5-3 Felice Herrig. This fight is up next in the women's strawweight division. Let's get it going. Moroz in the yellow, Herrig in the blue. Your referee for this fight, Herb Dean. Let's get it on. Both fighters do not touch gloves, and this can get it straight up and going. Wow, already Herrig is down. Moroz for yeah, I think a lot of people should pick Moroz. You know, former champ, she knows what it's like to kind of get there, and she's been on the verge of trying to once again claim that title, to keep winning, keep momentum going, and climb her way back up into number contention rankings. So for her, a win over Felice Herrig is going to be huge here.
You don't get a test every week, every quarter. You get a test every day.
Well, this fight is happening right now. Let me actually update the records and rankings. I couldn't do it before. They went through it too quickly.
I got 2 words for you, champ. Head trauma.
Head trauma.
Head trauma. There's definitely a lot of that in the UFC. I don't know why they're talking about it.
Move your head. Move your head. You want your parents to recognize you by the time this fight is done.
He's got a point. You know, I don't often agree with DC, but he's got a great point. Let's see, right now I gotta look at who's done what and then start moving, like, productively from it. So, like, with these rankings, it's gonna be interesting. You know, Rozenstruk's gonna climb up. I think Rozenstruk just climbed to rank number 5. And what shot is Herrig? It could be in trouble.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
That she definitely has to do. So Rozenstruk now ranked number 5. Congrats on that. Once the next pay-per-view is finished, I will definitely make sure that we are able to see the rankings. I will post it on Twitter and Instagram for everyone to see, where no one is left out.
Right on the button.
Real quick leg kick.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Dirk Foreign actually moving up in the record books. Great for him in the rankings books, sorry.
Those are doing real damage. I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC. Finding the range with
those knees, man. And you say if you keep doing that for long enough, the game is scary, but okay. I enjoyed doing WWE. I can tell you that the video that we got coming out on Saturday will be a WWE killer fun ability list. It'll be super fun, super exciting to do, and I can't wait to release that. I'm still recording content, recording the audios for it and everything like that, but overall, I think it'll be a great experience for all of you guys, and I think it'll be really cool to do a quick little video for you guys to enjoy. Not being about it being sweaty or try-hardest, but just enjoying the game for it and just having fun on console with it. So I can't wait for it to be released this Saturday. Oh my God, that leg! Something snapped in that leg. I don't think she's gonna be walking on that leg for a lot longer. She looked extremely stiff once the calf kick connected. And truthfully, if I'm Marina Moroz, the weakness is right there in her lead leg. She's not going to be able to have enough power to really throw significant strikes on it. Marina Moroz can actually dominate this fight now. And look at that, she's already doing it. She's already targeting the leg. We've seen 4 technical knockouts in the history of the UFC. The first one coming from Mark Jacasey in UFC 3. And we've seen 3 more now, because in tonight, that's how Joanna Jędrzejczyk was able to beat Ashley Evans-Smith, a technical knockout, stopping like she couldn't stand, and it was enabled. Yo, Jędrzejczyk to get the win. Could we see potentially the fifth one ever here tonight and the fourth one in the UFC 4 series as well? And we've never had two in the same night, so history could definitely be made. Nice takedown from Felice Herrig. I think she's for the Kimura, but Moroz had scouted.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving
side control.
all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
North-south. Trying to tag the body.
A lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody is so well-versed in submission defense now. But if done the correct way, it can.
Let's see. As I said, Herrig, since going to the ground, has been the more dominant fighter.
So that you can run to the back, try to get your hooks in, or you can attack guillotine when they go to their knee.
Got the bio, smart.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
She may be going to a little bit too much with that back kick, that spinning back heel kick. Eventually, Herrig could possibly catch her.
In round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found the rhythm and range.
No, kidding, I apologize about all the sniffling. Like, I've done better than I was yesterday before I could even, like, really breathe through my nose. Now it's just kind of, like, stuffy to where I can kind of, like, still breathe, but still fighting the allergies, you know? Nice knee to the face.
Oh, the right hand is there for her.
Big kick land.
Who got her? Okay. Nice little kick. I think she's going a little too much with it.
Back and forth we go here.
And eventually, if Herrig is able to recognize what she's doing and catch her, I think she'll easily be able to knock Moroz out.
To appear on the left side of her body there, not good. Knee strike there, interrupted by Herrig.
It's been a great war between these two.
Big shot land.
10 minutes in the
Round of this fight, will we go to a judge's decision, or will we see a stoppage? We're about to find out. Nice kick to the body. Stereo kicks to the body. Okay.
Pressure high. Her opponent is already starting to slow down. You can see the damage starting to take effect as they get ready to begin this.
Me trying. I started with so much water. I'm down to nothing. Trying to savor the water, you know.
But also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Good stick.
Nice spinning back fist. Hey folks, tomorrow, which is Thursday, we'll have NBA 2K Tournament, the PS5 edition Universe mode coming out. Episode 4, can't wait for that one. Then Friday, we've got our WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 ECW Gem Mode Episode 25, the Royal Pay-Per-View. Can't wait for that. And Saturday, we'll have the WWE video come out. So a lot of content this week. I'm very excited for that, very happy about that.
Spinning back fist for her out of nowhere.
That was a nice spinning back fist. Oh.
Again, she chooses to clinch here. Herrig's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Oh, big knee.
So I'm surprised Herrig's really been rocking and rolling this shit. You would think that because of the bad lead leg that Herrig has, that Moroz Marina Moroz would have been able to target more, but she hasn't really done that. That Herrig has not been able to get as much pop as she would have with the stiff leg, and that would have been an indication if I'm Moroz to keep attacking it. Oh, there you go. That leg starting to wobble. That right there is what Moroz needs to keep that leg wobbling. You gotta think Herrig's in so much pain too.
But she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take.
Apologies, still waking up. My goodness, but no, overall, give Harry credit. She's trying to make sure the judges are not involved. Morose, I think, left. The fight we've had go to a decision so far was the women's bantamweight. Will the women's strawweight follow in pursuit with another decision? 10 seconds left. Last second knockout potentially. And folks, we're going to a judge decision. Who has won this fight?
So the fighters go
we're about to find out.
The official decision is now
okay, bye, Bill. We'll be here for the next stream. No problem, man. Cannot wait for it. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good one, Wally. See you tomorrow. Or later for my Twitch stream at real_BPTV. Congrats to Marina Rose. She did enough to win this fight. It puts Marina Rose to 9-6. It puts Felice Herrig to 5-3. Morose with a big victory by unanimous decision. Folks, we're on to the next fight of the night. And that'll be in the middleweight division as ranked number 9, the 2-1 Jared Cannonier takes on ranked number 6, the 7-6 Kelvin Gastelum. This fight is up next in the middleweight division. But after this, folks, will be at your main event, the 5-round main event if need be, in the welterweight division. You can't wait for that. Ponzinibbo and Lawler. But first, this fight right here. There are the ref. Kenya in the black trunks, Gastelum in the green. I'm going to update the last fight.
The most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They give you everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited.
Fight 37 has been just an amazing experience so far. So Felice Herrig's 5-4, by the way, and if I could find her, Marina Morose, 9-6, and she's got to feel good about her record. She's been very impressive too. Look at this, Kenya could be in trouble as Gastelum getting that offense going.
He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh! Nice strike to the midsection, glances.
You gotta do a lot of vamping in this group. There we go. In the rankings. So what has Gastelum got planned for Jared Cannonier on the ground?
In a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
It's going for that arm triangle. Easier said than done. This is a very tough submission. And Cannonier's gonna be in a world of trouble. He's got to figure out a way how to escape this, how to get out of this, get out of danger. Because Kelvin Gastelum has been able to flatten himself out. This is where Cannonier does not need to be with this submission. The worst spot he could possibly be in. Cannonier could be tapping out. And the arm triangle. Jared Cannonier taps out, and Kelvin Gastelum gets the arm triangle submission in round number 1 right here tonight. Wow. I'm not even done updating the women's destroy division. Unbelievable. That is as crazy as it gets.
He doesn't rush or panic.
I mean, he sat there, got the arm triangle, was able to flatten out and put a lot of pressure on Jared Cannonier. And because of that, it just paid dividends for him. Wow. You know, Kelvin Gastelum's going to love the win. He's now 8-6 in the UFC. It pushes Jared Cannonier 2-2, pushes him back to the drawing board. Something that he can't be happy about. Congrats to the 8-6 Kelvin Gastelum on this fight. As we're going to the main event, folks. Oof. And we've all been waiting for it. It's great to see Santiago Ponzinibbo back in the main event headlines of a fight night.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Santiago Ponzinibbo
rank number 2. The 10-4 SANDHAGEN Ponzinibbo, former welterweight champion, takes on ranked number 5, the 5-4 Robbie Lawler. Folks, this is your main event. 5 rounds if needed. Both guys do not touch gloves. The war begins. Ponzinibbo in the blue trunks, Lawler in the black. Here we go. We've actually got to update the middleweights now. So I wasn't expecting that fight to end so quickly. I think a lot has happened this episode. Well, that's always great to see.
I mean, I love watching Robbie Lawler reinvent himself when he came into the UFC, become a new man.
2 and 2, 8 and 6.
Not only just to damage people, but also with the idea that he wanted to become the UFC champion. He did that and defended that belt multiple times with these types of skills.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was like updating this and live time is quite interesting. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal.
But you know, Gaslam's got to feel good about how well he's done. And that this fight time probably got the submission of the night. I wouldn't put it past him. They're just updating middleweight division rankings. That was a nice shot.
Have now landed for the forever busy Santiago Ponzinibbo.
Ponzinibbo is a great striker. Do not sleep on his striking ability.
Nice.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Yeah, that's off in the middleweights.
With a kick here, that one landed flush.
And now the wonderful welterweights.
And a miss with the right hook. And that one certainly found the target.
You could hear the thud of that one, my goodness.
90 seconds and counting here in our opening round.
My, oh my. 90 seconds left in round number 1. I just finished updating the middleweights. So that's always great, folks. Your main event right here.
Nice leg kick.
Combination lands.
Good leg kick, okay.
Strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself.
We're definitely going to round number 2. I can guarantee that. Oh, I love the fact you've had an insane amount of knockouts tonight. I mean, almost every fight has gone to. I think every fight has actually gone to round number 2. I think except for one. These guys have really laid it all out on the line. This was a pretty big card. I love the fact we were able to do this. Beautiful flying leg kick, my goodness, and then the front kick to leg. Can Lawler try to end this fight early? You gotta think this would kind of be an upset too. We're going to round number 2 of the main event in the welterweight division. Both guys touched gloves. I think both guys have earned each other's respect in that first round, the war that they went through.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some
and this crowd has gone wild for this fight.
Just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy
nice flying leg kick again. Ponzinibbo has not found an answer for it.
His combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his
And remember, folks, tomorrow, the NBA 2K21 PS5 edition of My NBA League, aka the Universe Mode, Episode 4. I can't wait for that. And then on top of that, Friday we've got WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, the ECW Gem Mode. That's where we will be at episode 25, which will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Can't wait for that. So there's a lot of things coming out on Saturday. The Dead by Daylight Killer Funability Killer tier list will be coming out. I'm still working on it. I got to do the audio files, got to record some more content for it, and get a thumbnail going. So there's a lot of fun things coming out for the Dead by Daylight series this week. Sunday we've got nothing. I'll be doing Twitch streams on the side. There's a lot of great things happening. I mean, I'm in the process of also running Urban Pro Wrestling. So if you haven't subscribed, I actually have the channel, or the video, not the video, but the profile of that channel. You guys can go check that out and subscribe to it. It's my professional wrestling company. Go do that. I'm even thinking about opening up my own sports radio network on YouTube. So a lot of things to do, a lot of things to consider and such. And I've been enjoying it all so far.
big body kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Keep moving. Protect your face, hands up.
Gotta hit the stomach. Oh, okay, but one went for the skull, one went for the face, both connected. Nice Superman punch. We've seen one Superman punch knockout. Lawler trying to replicate what Anthony Smith's success was in the opening fight of this card.
Lawler's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs.
Great check leg. That's one thing Lawler's done a lot of, is checking those leg kicks. Eventually, one of those checked leg kicks are going to really bother Ponzinibbo. And that could open up potentially a lot of possibilities for Lawler. Nice head kick. Oh, he jumped with the uppercut. Well, those being patient, I'm kind of surprised by this. Nice overhand followed by the head kick. How much more can Ponzinibbo take? We're going to round number 3. Here we go. Of your main event fight, in this crowd's loved every bit of it. No more touch gloves. The war continues.
Oh, shot to the body connects there.
Nice body kick.
Thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Said every fight time has been absolutely impressive. Been a barn burner. The main event, no different.
Nah, man, this is a dog. Robbie Lawler is a flat-out dog. A guy that's willing to fight anybody, protect his yards. I am a massive fan of ruthless Robbie Lawler. You gotta be careful dipping his head when he's going in.
Trying to save a little bit of well. That was a nice spinning back elbow. Oh, and the uppercut, he dropped him. Lawler. Ponzinibbo was getting back up somehow. Lawler took way too long. He was a little bit too hesitant, but he has absolutely rocked Ponzinibbo multiple times. Like, don't think the chin of Ponzinibbo can take much more.
He needs to put his feet on the hips.
Nice check leg kick. I said Lawler took a lot of Ponzinibbo's leg kicks in this fight.
Total strikes unofficially have landed for ruthless Robbie Lawler. And connecting with a 39% accuracy rate here tonight against Santiago.
And that shot absolutely wrecking Ponzinibbo. I don't know how much more Ponzinibbo has left.
He looks like he's compromised.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
So every shot seems to be decking this guy.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, thought he might.
He was trying to go for the knockout blow.
Oh, collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Lawler's just gotta be patient. Wow. Not only did the spinning back fist actually hit Lawler, but Lawler kicked it too and absolutely decked Ponzinibbo at one point. So as Lawler was tagging, he actually dropped Ponzinibbo again. Oh my God, good night. The uppercut from Robbie Lawler in round number 3. He knocks out a former champion, ruthless Robbie Lawler. Beats the ranked number 2 fighter in the UFC, a former champ in the main event of Fight Night 37. Goodness Lord, what a fight. Robbie Lawler, 6-4 in the UFC. You gotta think he'll have Ponzinibbo's former ranked number 2 number by his name. After what a huge win. Congrats to Robbie Lawler winning the main event here tonight. I think this is his first main event fight he's actually been in. So congrats to Robbie Lawler winning this fight. 6-4 in the UFC. He puts Santiago Ponzinibbo to 10-5. A huge win for this Robbie Lawler, folks. Let's go into the awards of the show, and then we can call it an episode right there. So, folks, Fight of the Night went to Duramdi and Vieira. I'd actually have to say Fight of the Night should have went to Smith and Evans or Hooker and GUIDA, but yeah, I'll take what they gave GUIDA, which was the performance night KO. That definitely deserves them. So fight night to me was Ponzinibbo and Lawler then, and performance night submission was Matthews versus LENTZ. Like I said, Matthews was in danger of losing turnaround. Like I said, it should have, kind of, in my opinion, gone to Canyon and Gaslam, but who cares? So that being said, folks, when we come back, that means Fight Night 38 will be on hand. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BBTV. We'll see you tomorrow for some NBA 2K Universe mode on the PS5 edition. Thanks, everybody. Stay off the hook and subscribe to BBTV.